Got it. There's going to start to be like a bartering system that happens here. And I'm just going to let you guys know it's going to involve Queen Emma being on camera a lot more than she would like. So, fuck you, Queen Emma. So once again, next week's solo Thanksgiving episode will come out on Tuesday, November 25th. Now, that's because Thanksgiving is on Thursday. If you want to listen to me while you, never mind. It was going to be inappropriate. It was going to be about what you're going to do to the turkey. If you want to end up listening to the episode on Thursday while you're just the turkey, we should blur that. Then that is entirely up to you. Happy Thanksgiving. And once again, I'm going to answer a bunch of your Ask Me Some Things questions. Please send in all your questions for me about Thanksgiving, family, football, green bean casserole. Yes. Bearded beings. Comment on YouTube, Spotify, or any social media at NGL with Kylie. Next up, let's shout out a couple Real One comments of the week brought to you by Bigelow Tea. Take a moment just for you. You know I love to do that, specifically with the Earl Grey. Unreal. It's so good. Earl Grey, I don't steep it for that long of a time. And I either a little sugar or a little honey. That's it. That's all I need. Okay. First up, I can't get over just how many comments there were about my hair last week. Seriously, guys, what the hell? First of all, it makes it seem as though I never do it. So anyway, let's read these comments. K Murphs 13. Kylie, who did your hair? Because I know you didn't do it yourself, but it looks fab. Fire emoji. Hearts. I'm so sorry to tell you this, K Murphs 13. It was certainly me. It was me. I grew up in the YouTube era of millennial. And I'm going to tell you right now, I loved a YouTube tutorial. I loved it. I wasn't going out to parties on weekends, but I was perfecting my drugstore Conair curling iron. That's what I was doing. My hair routine is really simple, especially in postpartum. I try my best not to wash it every day because I feel like that causes more breakage and more baby fallout. I also do my best to keep it loose while I'm sleeping. So my solution for that is typically a French braid. Sometimes I don't abide by that rule and I end up in a ponytail or a bun. For those of you who sleep with your hair down, what? Do people actually do that? Do people do that? Can we confirm? Do people sleep with their hair down? We just did a quick poll of the NGL team, and it turns out that amongst the queens here, I am in the minority, like drastically in the minority, and that most people sleep with their hair down. We should do a social poll on that, please, because now I'm invested. And our next Real One comment is from @Andrea Reza, who commented on a photo of a candle labeled "Smells like Jason Kelce." She tweeted, "I feel like I need Kylie's permission to smell it." You're fucking right, you do. I'm kidding. You can smell the candle. You can smell the candle. There's a lot of people who wanted to chit chat about the clip from last week's episode where I just reminded everyone that it's mine. When you see my husband, you should hear my voice like the Finding Nemo seagulls. Mine, mine, mine. I have no idea what a Jason candle would smell like. I know it smells married. I know that. So smell at your own risk. Wouldn't it be funny if it smelled like football pads and I know when I just said football pads that it got a visceral reaction from boy moms that have football pads in the back of their car. Just like an absolute gut wrenching no. It would be funny if it smelled like a garage beer, football pads, and What else is a frequent? Oh, maybe like a leathery smell from his sandals. I mean, I think he smells nice, but that's not for you to know. That's for me to know and for you to never find out. How about that? Note for anyone curious, the Smells Like Jason candle label actually says it's a legendary mix of Mummers Parades, Philly Grit, and Always Hungry for Seconds. Montage of fuckery. This is the trend for us, people. Some parents are using it to describe the stuff that their kids had tantrums about too, and I wholeheartedly support that. I do believe that someone said that they were going to turn off Paw Patrol, and that was all they needed. They said like, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm about to go turn off Paw Patrol while my 2-year-old's watching it. Welcome to Jackass. And I get that. If you have a child and you either want to turn off something that they're into, you want to take a toy that they're currently playing with, you need to transition really in any way, shape, or form. Get in the car, get out of the car, any of it. Welcome to Jackass. You know? It's not good. It's bad, but it's a great way to frame it in a positive way that we're all just in an episode of Jackass. Parents edition. So, I love this trend. Maybe we'll try this trend. I still have to ask my husband. I say that, but I still have to ask my husband if he ever wishes he were athletic. Should I call him right now?
Hey, Kai.
Hey,
Everything all right?
are you in a meeting right now?
No, we're getting donuts.
Donuts?
Yeah.
Are they good?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, can I just ask you a really quick question?
Of course.
Do you ever wish you were more athletic?
Oh, gosh. Not really. I feel like I'm pretty athletic.
Okay, that's it.
Why?
I just was curious. I think about it sometimes. I'm like, I wonder if he wishes he was more athletic.
Why? What happened?
Nothing happened. I just wanted to ask you that question. I was curious.
Are you on the podcast?
Yes,
right
I
now?
am.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel.
You feel maxed out on that?
I feel like sometimes I'm so athletic, it's a burden to carry. And I wish that the expectation was lower. You know what I mean?
Sure. That makes sense. That's fair. Okay. Well, I just thought
Where is this coming from?
There's a trend on TikTok. It really catches some people off guard, but I like that you were fairly unfazed. Okay. Tell me. Okay. But text me and tell me how the donuts were. Okay. I love you. Okay, I love you. You better play that back and find out if that man said he loved me. I did think that he was going to get a little bit. I like that he was not defensive at all. He was just like, no, I'm good. I'm really fucking athletic. And he's not lying. That's the part that makes me mad. We got to figure out how we're going to knock him down a few notches. I mean that in a loving way, because that's my part of my job. I have to be like, not that great. Take the trash out. That's exactly how I'm going to do it. All right, that does it for Doom Scroll of the Week, brought to you by Peloton. Moving on, a brand new edition of Ask Me Some Things, because Ask Me Anything needed some fucking boundaries. Like, guys, what are we doing with this question? Someone asked, are you guys going to have more kids? What? Girl, a human being just exited my vagina. Yeah, I said vagina with my whole chest. Approximately 7 months ago. 7 months and some change. And let me tell you, you know what else I'm reminded of when I hit my chest? That my titties are still keeping her alive. How about that? How about that? You don't ask people that. Also, don't talk about having more kids. My uterus might hear you. Nobody's talking to you. Do I not seem like I have a lot on my plate right now? Stop it. Stop it. No. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And that's okay. But shh. You better shh. Now, the actual question I will answer from Ken Cooper 2231. I need help. Could you recommend a good 30th anniversary celebration? NGL real one from the beginning. Oh, thanks, Ken. Okay, here's the deal. Traditional 30th anniversary gift is pearls. So I think you do a little Uno reverse on that shit, right? Where do pearls come from? That's right, the ocean. And where are the oceans? All around us, really, but also at the beach. And you know where there's great beaches? Islands. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the best anniversaries, like the best anniversary celebrations are trips. If you don't like a beach, go to one of the national parks and do some hikes and see beautiful views. I think we solved this problem for you, Ken. I think that we really nailed this. I think it's that short, sweet, and to the point. Go to the beach. Or you could wait until the summer and come to the Jersey Shore. Also, happy 30th anniversary. Jesus. Let's just pour one out for that. You guys must really love each other. And that's sweet. That's it for Ask Me Some Things. My guest, Lily Reinhardt, is coming up soon. But before that, one of my tiny humans said something insane recently, and I simply had to share it with the real ones. So let's get right into Tiny Human Question of the Week, brought to you by Perplexity. I was on the phone with Queen Emma right before bedtime, and Wyatt said to me, my mommy senses are tingling.
Taylor Swift devoted fans were left reeling after the latest surprise from the New Heights podcast, hosted by NFL brothers Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce, turned out to be something they didn't expect at all. For days, anticipation had been building online when the Kelce brothers teased a special Monday bonus episode, sharing a mysterious image featuring two silhouetted women. Immediately, fans across social media began to buzz, convinced that Taylor Swift herself and Kylie Kelce would make guest appearances, especially after that shadowy teaser post seemed to all but confirm their wildest hopes. Speculation spread like wildfire. Swifties were already envisioning epic moments, inside jokes, and maybe even news stories from Taylor's life or her relationship with Travis, particularly since the superstar had actually joined the podcast once before. But when the episode finally dropped, listeners found out that the secret guests weren't Taylor or Kylie at all. Instead, they greeted sports broadcasters Erin Andrews and Carissa Thompson, a twist that left Swift's fandom feeling let down and even a bit misled. The response was immediate and intense. Swifties swarmed the New Heights X account, flooding the comments section with their disappointment and sharp reactions. We wanted Kylie and Taylor. One fan posted in all caps, echoing the collective mood of the community. Another chimed in bluntly, "This sucks. We thought it would be Wags." Some fans were just confused, still holding out hope. You're telling me that those weren't both pics of Taylor? Even short, resigned reactions like meh summed up the letdown perfectly. The disappointment stung even more because Taylor Swift had already made a headline-grabbing appearance on New Heights just a few months earlier. That special episode, which ran for 2 hours, aired right before her latest album launch, giving listeners a rare look into her world and fueling even more excitement about any potential returns. That same month, Taylor and Travis Kelce had gone public with their engagement, sending shockwaves of joy through both the Swiftie and NFL communities, and causing even more people to tune into the show. Kylie Kelce, Jason's wife, has also become a fan favorite after her own guest spot. She married Jason in April 2018, barely 2 months after he celebrated a Super Bowl victory with the Philadelphia Eagles. Since then, she's been a regular presence in the podcast stories, often sharing behind-the-scenes moments from their family life. If you're enjoying these updates, don't forget to subscribe for more pop culture and sports crossovers. Even though Jason Kelce has stepped away from playing football, he remains a beloved figure for fans, while Travis is still holding strong as a key player for the Kansas City Chiefs. This season, Travis has managed 4 touchdowns, delivering one during last week's tough loss against the Denver Broncos. The Chiefs are now ranked 3rd in the AFC West, gearing up to face the Dallas Cowboys next. Despite Travis tallying 50 receptions and racking up 631 yards, the Chiefs have struggled to maintain a winning streak, landing at an even 5-5 record and putting their spot in the playoffs in jeopardy, less than a year after their Super Bowl 59 loss. The sense of anticipation around the podcast wasn't just about Taylor Swift's possible return. The teaser image's mysterious vibe had everyone guessing, drawing in new listeners who hoped for a rare joint appearance by two women closely tied to the Kelce brothers.